let's start. Is that PPT? Yeah, JavaScript. So this is the most important technology which in the web technologies like what you are going to learn. So till now we have seen HTML, CSS like just to create only static files. That means if you give some data means it will not update. So by creating HTML pages, we have to give some data. So that time, if we want to change data dynamically, that means we have to use this JavaScript only. Okay, just see some introduction about this one, and we'll just see some variables, some comments, and some functions, how it is there. So it is similar to same Python, but syntactically it is some little different is there. That's it. Okay, let's see some introduction about JavaScript. So JavaScript is a programming language used to make websites interactive. That means if you just click on some button, you can just get some image, and if you get some data in the tables, such things. So it runs in the browser, so you can manipulate the content or structure and behavior of the complete web page. Like it depends all on the JavaScript only, like how you can change the web page behavior at all. And JavaScript is one of the three languages all web developers must learn. So we already seen that HTML to define the content of the web page, CSS to specify the layout of the web pages, next JavaScript to program the behavior of web pages, like how it should be displayed. So in note, JavaScript is not inserted between these tags, guys. That's it. So you don't need to create any external softwares at all. So you can use this HTML tags directly. So we'll just use this one. Later we'll just use a different files directly .java files, and we'll just import that one. That's it. You don't need to install any software at all. Directly it will work on the web pages. Okay, let's go with that one. So here we are in new window. So open in folder. So instead of that, let me select the HTML, CSS, HTTP. Yeah. So here we just create the HTML, CSS, right? Here I'll just create the JavaScript as well. So okay, along with HTML, where is that? HTML, JS. Okay, fine. So here I'm just going to create a first file .html. So directly we'll just create the JavaScript in the HTML file itself. No need to create anything first of all if you are learning. So let me change the boilerplate as well. That is embed file. Okay, let's type. So I'll just directly getting this one. So first file in JavaScript. So here, if you want to work with the JavaScript, so we have a tag called script. So directly you can just specify any JavaScript syntax in the tags itself. No need to write anywhere at all. So you can include that in both in body as well as the head itself. Suppose if you are importing JavaScript files, then we'll just directly give that in the head tag. But if you're directly writing JavaScript in the HTML page itself, we'll just use that script in the body tag itself. Okay, we'll just write the small script for this one. Love how we can write. So here you can just open that script, this tag. So directly you will get this one. So here you have to write your JavaScript. So first one, always we'll go with that something like what we have. So we don't have print statement at all. So we have multiple print statements. Okay, let's see. So okay, before that, okay, here this is the script. So here you can write the complete JavaScript. Okay, for now, just go that. Next slide, you can see like where all you can write. Okay, let me do this one. Take this one only. Complete line. So before that, this is document.getElement. This one is like tomorrow, like by def tomorrow, I'm going to show you that DOM, that is document object model. That one, if we learn that, then only we'll understand these things. So what is this document.getElement ID, these things and all. Okay. So for now, just to see. So here I'm just opening a small paragraph tag. So nothing, I'm not giving anything. But here after P, here I'm just passing one attribute that is called ID. So ID equals to demo. So demo, instead of demo, I'll just give my demo, something like that. I'm just giving some attribute. So this ID, if you are using this one, see, get element by ID. Suppose here if you are given name means here it will give get element by name. That is like sometime tag names. Suppose if you don't give any ID or like name, there we can use, there we can use directly get element by tag name, something like that we can just directly use. So here, anyways, we'll discuss that in the DOM concept. Okay, for now, let me give my demo. So here, see, simply I just created one paragraph tag. Okay, that's fine, with ID attribute. Next line, in this script, I'm just using document. Document means this is your web page is your document. Okay, so next, get element by ID. It will find out. So maybe in your web page, you don't have only one paragraph, right? Maybe some hundreds and thousands of paragraphs might be there. If you go to Wikipedia, there are n number of paragraphs are there, right? But each paragraph, they will create one ID. So different IDs. So they will use this one based on this one. So every paragraph tag, or like every tag have some ID will be there. So using this ID, we are just simply rendering. That means what is the value you just giving here? So after demo dot inner HTML equals to this value, what is the value you just give here? It will be inserted in the paragraph tag. So here, in this space here we have, right? So here it will be inserted, the data completely. Let's see. So I'm just going to run this. Okay, nothing else is going up. So what is the spaces? Okay, document.element.script, everything is fine. Oh, sorry, my demo. See here, I miss my demo. Okay, fine. See, we are getting the value, right? Something. It's like here, inner HTML. These are the some different print statements type. It is not completely exact print statements, but these are the like it is similar to print only. But let me show you. Like here we have 5 types of print statements types. Okay, let me discuss that. So this is how you can write the JavaScript. So in this script tags only, we have to write the complete JavaScript. So just see output. See, like how many like ways we have to print some output on the web page. So these are the things. So writing that inner HTML or like inner text, these are the 2 things. Next we have document.write, next window.alert and console.log. Okay, let's see. So what are these things which we have? So now we just seen already in the inner HTML what we have. So directly, if you pass something here, so if you don't have anything like, let me guess like how we can take. Okay, let it be. So here this might just like only text. This like inner HTML means like, where is that? Yeah, here. This is the HTML, right? Inside this HTML, it will write the data. That is the inner HTML output we have. Next one is inner text. Suppose, let me take something else. Copy. So here I'll just take some head1 tag. So head1 and ID equals to my h1. So here I'll just pass that my h1, and this is first heading. Sorry, one is both are HTML, right? Let me take some inner text. Okay. See how it looks. So we are dynamically passing the data, sir. But we are not passing data directly. We are giving miss. Yeah. Later we'll just convert this one. Like this one, we'll insert the data into Django. Later we'll know that like how we can pass. For now, just see. We're just passing directly some first data, first heading, right? Here I will pass our Django dictionary keys, right? We'll pass that one here. For now, just see how the Django, like this JavaScript works. So I'm just passing like inner text or else like inner HTML. Both works same. It will take the directly text values, or else like directly you can pass. Suppose if you don't have anything here like this, like let me just comment this one. So here comments we have. Let me discuss that later. Why comments are not working? Okay, sorry, this is HTML, right? Okay. Yeah. Suppose let me take something else. Yeah. Directly, if I pass, so instead of passing directly HTML like text, we can pass directly tags also sometimes in HTML here. So here, if I want pass like H6, so if you just go to some Wikipedias, there we have seen like H1, H2, H3, some different types of headings, right? That one maybe they have used this type. like they will include like this one h6 tags. So now we just paste this one. So now this is heading, like it is showing in the bold tag only. Now it is not normal text, it is like a bold type. So it is look so small to h5. Yeah, now it is looks like still. So I need to close, sorry, I need to close. Yeah, see. So this is how it will can directly pass the directly value, or else like directly HTML tags also you can pass. Either it could be in inner HTML or like inner text. So both we have some outputs. Next we have some document.write also. So what is that? So document, you don't need to write anything here itself. Directly simply you can pass this document.write, simply nothing else. You don't need to write anything. So let's see. So if I want to print some values, document dot write. So here I'm just passing two values, one is 6 and one is 10. So I want to get the total value, but these two values sum. So you just 6 plus 10, one comma. So this semicolon will have this one in somewhere in slide we have. After these comments we have some slide like statements. So then you will understand why we are giving the semicolons. For now just see this one, document.write. How many types of we have to print the data on the HTML, not HTML, sorry, in the web page. So if you just go here, sorry, always opening this Chrome. Okay, see, directly like it is coming 16. That means document means directly it will write the data on your web page if you are using document dot at all. Sorry, where I mean, so this is the document that write off. So next we have is window.alert. Sometimes maybe if you want to see some Windows alert, sometimes if you just see any website, like if you just trying to close the browser, it will ask you some small pop-up, right? So like whether you want me confirmation like close the browser, or like you want to delete something else, small pop-ups, right? That is comes under the Windows alert. So Windows means your browser is a one browser, right? That is called one window. So it will trigger to that. So window.alert, it will just use this command, this tag directly in your script. So it will open one window, sorry, not window, sorry, one pop-up. It will open that. So directly let's see. So here in the script, if I just write window.alert, then we have so many things. Not only alert, sometimes we can see pop-up also is there. I think it should be. Okay, I don't see that one. But anyways, let's see. So I just want to use alert. So I want to display some value to that, or else like I want to say just say hello. Just save it and just go. See, automatically it is coming. Just okay, and I just click on refresh it again. Again, it will pop up that. See. Maybe some website, maybe in my previous companies, they are asking the pop-up like this to enter username and password for login. So this is, they will just simply use window.alert, just simply like that. So this is for window.alert. Okay, for document write, we have this one more line. Let's see what we can write. If you just click on the button, you should display some data. Instead of directly giving the data, if I just click on that button, then we should get the data. So that is called dynamically it is giving. So let's see, if I just change this one, I'll just comment this one, I don't change, I'll just comment this. So here I'm just writing one button type. So you don't need to write this one directly here, guys. You can directly take this out in the HTML, in the body itself. You don't need to write in the script at all. So here, see what I'm just doing. I'm just simply taken one button tag, next button, and button is the one. So next I'm writing on click call to document at write off. So when I just click on that button, it should display the value. So what is the calculation what I'm doing? It should display that when you just click on the button only. So I didn't save. Okay, save it. Just go to here. Okay, that's fine. Try it. Okay, it is giving like this. Okay, let me take this one. I think in the script it should work, or like directly P. Anyways, oh, something happened. What I just did. Okay, pop up. Okay, let's say why the try is not working over here. Did we read something else? One second, guys. Why this one is not working? Button equal to button. Okay, on click equal to button, document right, correct only. And what's wrong with this? It not depends on single quotes or double quotes. Yeah, now we got it. So if I just click on this try it button, see you're getting 11. But it is going somewhere else, but I want to show up in the same page. So let me try that as well. So why it is going away somewhere else? So okay, maybe because of document at right, maybe it is opening some other page in the same page, but it is opening in this some like virtual type. It is opening this one. Okay, let's see. Next one we have is console. Suppose console log means like this one will not display the data in your web page. It will open on the some. If you just click on the inspect element, right, there you can see console, network, some options are there, right? There it will display the data. So this one is only for sometimes debugging purpose. Sometimes maybe your code is not working. That times we can use this console.log, okay? Now just go to that, this one. So if I just write the console.log. So if I just want to add two values. So I'll just save it. Save it. Okay, just alert. Okay, here just right click on that, inspect. Somewhere you can see console. Here this one, right? Console. You can see the actual output. So the console you can directly, you don't see this anything. You just write on the web page. You don't see at all. It will directly display on the back-end side of the web page. This one you can just click on inspect. There here you can see console page. Here you can see the data. So this is about multiple ways we have to get the output for JavaScript, okay? So the next thing is comments. Suppose JavaScript comments are used to explain the JavaScript code and prevent execution. The same like in Python, right? For comments also in Python we are using to describe about your Python script, what it is doing, and if you want to comment few lines, we are using single line and multiple line comments. The same way in JavaScript also we have this single line and multiple line comments. So single line starts with the double hash. Then Python we are using hash symbol, and here it is double slashes and all we are using. So and any text between slash at the end of the line will be ignored by JavaScript. It will not be executed. Okay, we already seen that here. See this one. These lines it works like as a single line comments. So suppose if you want to tell something means we can directly use this one. So below lines will give different outputs. So like that, some explanation if you want to give something else. So we can use single line comments. The next one we have multi-line comments also. So in Python we have multi-comments like quotations we have, right? Single triple quotes or double triple quotes. But in JavaScript we have to start with slash, star and ends with star with slash. Then only if anything between those things, it will be completely commented, and that will be called as a doc string also. Again in Python we have, right? The same thing it will be called. Now if you want to describe something else, well, let me start with something. So colon is the star, and I want to comment these two lines. So till Windows alert. So I want to just comment everything. Sorry. Star slash. So now everything is commented. So let me change this one as well. I want to keep this one aside. Okay. Save it. Why am I getting alert? It is already closed, right? Then why we are getting alert? One second, guys. Why it is prompting me this one? Again, this one as well as this one. Okay, button is there. Okay, it's fine. But we are not getting alert now. Okay, now you're not getting alert. Okay, that's fine. That is commented. So multi-line comments also we can use to comment your complete script, or else like if you want to explain some data, so we can use this multi-line comments. So the next one we have, it is variables. This is the most important, guys. In Python we have data types, right? Variables, data types. Like if you just simply take one variable and if you assign some value, Python knows that automatically. So if you just give double quotations in any value, that is a string, and if you pass some integer, that is the integer value, and if you take float number like decimal values, it is a float, right? A list, tuple and all. But here we have variables only. Directly we can describe. So we have to tell about like exceptionally, sorry, not exceptionally, externally we have to declare that. So this variable type is this one, and this variable type is this one. So let's see. So what are the types we have and how we can declare and how we can use these things. So JavaScript variables can be declared in 4 ways, guys. So one is automatically. That means you can simply take one variable and you can simply pass some value to that. That's it. Next we have using var. So this is the keyword. So you can call it as keyword, and using let is a keyword, and using constant. So when we can use these things? Okay, let's see. Suppose if I just go to that, let me open some other file in the same folder. Variables, okay. JS variables.html, okay. Okay, let's see. So I'm just opening the script tag. So one more thing before that, before going to variables. So if you write any single line in JavaScript, at the end we have to specify the semicolon. But in Python it is not there. Python there is no semicolon at all for next lines. So suppose in Python if you just go, if you define like a equals to hello, b equals to hi, something like that. That's two variables declared. So here you don't need to write any semicolon, right? But in JavaScript, if you write multiple lines, for each line at the end you have to specify the semicolon. Otherwise it will not execute that all, or it will might throw error also. So here I'm just using ab equals to JavaScript. So this is my variable. So this is the string, how we can display. Any language, string always comes in the quotations only. So now this is automatical, guys. So I'm just talking about this one, automatically. So directly you can take variable and you can just simply use this one. So what is the difference between these things are? Okay, let's see. Here we have note. Okay, we'll discuss that later. So now here AB, and I'm just going to use document dot write. So you can simply pass that AB. So suppose here, see, I'm missing some semicolon here. Let's see whether it will work or like it will throw error. So already it is fine, right? JS variables. See, JavaScript it is coming, but still, okay, that's fine. It is still working, but it's a good practice. But I'm not sure like why it is executing. That's crazy. Let's see. So how come JavaScript still can function call without? Okay, this method is declared somewhere. Okay, I don't want this one. So let's see. Semicolons are required to separate statements. Since there is only a single statement in your click, there is an invisible there between the slash. Okay, something in the script blocks. There is an amplified just before the end of the block. So we're just simply defining a semicolon is only for to differentiate the different lines. But in Python automatically it will take. But in JavaScript we have to tell externally. But still, if you are missing, it is still working. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I thought it is like mandatory, but okay, it is a good learning for me as well. So this is how you can write the statement. This one is called single line. If you see on JavaScript, that is called statement. So now this is about one variable. Directly we can take one variable and assign some value. That is called automatically declaring variables. Now let me use this let, var and constant. So var means earlier days like this one, like in previous, like when they have created the JavaScript at that time, from 1995 to 2015, they are using var keyword only to declare variables. And let and constant keywords were added to JavaScript in 2015 onwards. They are added. So later the var code should be always use code in the written for older browsers. Sometimes maybe you see Internet Explorer, right? That was previous was there. Now this one is Edge. We have this Microsoft Edge. Now earlier it was Internet Explorer was there. So to work, the browser should work on the IE. They were using this var keyword. So let's see. This one I'll just comment out like automatically. Okay, this is about only automatically. So next, using let, var, and constant. Let's see what is those. So using let, var, constant. So first of all, what are those? So before you're declaring any, sorry, suppose if you are writing any variable equal to value, first we have to declare that in the JavaScript. That is a good practice. So maybe for next, I want to go to Python. First of all, I want to go to Python, guys. Let me see. So here, if I just take hello equals to 1, 2, 3. So if I want, this is initialization, we call it initialization. So first, if we are creating one variable with a new value, that is initialization. But later in the next line, if we want to change that integer to hello, this one is called reinitialization. But in JavaScript, if you want to do that, first we have to declare that. That means let a, or like var a, or constant a. We have to tell that. So this variable is declaring. So until if you declare that, sometimes it might not work in the some other functions also. Suppose if I want to take this variable in functions, maybe it might work or it might not work. So that's why we have to declare that variable externally. So in Python it takes automatically, but in JavaScript we have to tell the variable. It is variable. So that means let me use that let and ab. So this is how you can declare. So let ab means now ab is declared but unidentified. Why? Because we haven't passed any value to the variable. So simply we declared. Let me try to print this one. So using document, or else like we'll just use document dot get element id. So these are the what is this methods we have in the DOM. So get element id, class name, tag names, root, and selection. So these things we'll learn on the Friday. Okay. For now, I'll just use only this one. Get element id. So my id, I'm just taking that, and here I'm just simply passing inner HTML. So here I'll just take AB. So why? Because already declared, AB is declared, right? So I'll just use this one. Okay, here already AB is there. Okay, let me change this one to AC. Okay, and in the body, I'll just take one paragraph. So ID equals to my ID. Okay, /p. So now let's see. So undefined, see, we are not given anything, but simply declared, but we haven't passed any value to the variable, right? That's why it is giving undefined. That means we have defined, okay, but you haven't specified any value to the variable. Now, if you just go to the script and if you pass some value to that, how we can pass means directly we can pass like this. Like how you defined automatically, right? The same way. Here, once if you declared, then the next line, you can directly pass some value. Sir, directly we can pass values. Yeah, that is the way we have. But still, we have two ways. First, we can declare, then we can pass some value to that. So, hello team. Sorry. See, you're getting dynamically. Suppose, if I want to, sir, I want to give like directly here means like how I can give. So here, hi team. Let's see which one will I execute now. Let's see. So directly you've given let AC equal to hi team, and here AC equal to hello team. I'm just trying to print that one like that to display on the web page. So let's see which one will take. See, hello team it is taking. Why? Because here we declared already, and we have defined this one directly here. So this is the latest one. So in Python also you know right already. If you take a equals to hello, next line if you take a equal to hi means which one will take? Hi, right? Why? Because that is the latest one. Sorry, I forgot something. Okay, no, sorry. Semicolon I missed. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, this. So this is how you can define. So it's better always declare. Why? Because sometimes maybe you're getting some data from the database or like from the Django. You will simply declare some variable. Then you can pass some value, some value to this variable. Like suppose, just go to that. So Django, you just simply take some student name, only student name, pass that render function, okay, request, comma, HTML, comma, some dictionary we pass that, right? In the dictionary, just take some key name. That key name, directly we can pass it here, like this. AC equals to my data, something like that. In the dictionary key, in the Django we are doing that in the template, right? Here directly you can pass that one. So that time it will be helpful for you. So this is about let. So next we have is var. Sorry, var equals to, sorry, var my variable. So I'm just taking one variable equals to. So I'm not going to declare anything. Simply again I'm just taking this way. My var equals to IT, or else like byte. And I'll just comment these lines. Okay, so two variables. One is AC and one is my var. Okay, sorry. Yeah, by team it is working. So, okay, I always keep forgetting this semicolon. Okay. So let's see what are the main difference between these things. Even I haven't searched for that. Okay, let's see. So main. Sorry. Var, let, and constant. So JavaScript provides three ways to declare variables, but they differ in scope, hosting, behavior, and reassignment rules. Understanding these differences, right, more predictable. Okay, let's see. So declares variable with function or like global scope, allows redeclaration and updates within the same scope. Sometimes maybe while discussing with the functions, maybe we'll need to know like this variable. So if you once if you declare this variable and you assign some value to this one, and while using in the function, just import directly in the functions. That time it will act like as a global variable. In Python, you guys remember, like because I want to differentiate with Python. Why? Because you already know Python, so you can understand easily this one. So I'm just taking a equals to high, and if I define function name something like that, print name. Now while calling the function, simply I can take a, right, or like this way, or else like don't pass any parameter. Simply call the function, and here if I just take a, now this one will act like as a global variable, right? The same way, variable. So which variable, if you declare like var and the variable name will act like as a global variable to the functions. So you can, so first of all, if you declare some value, and if you want to change the value in the function itself, that time we can use this one, var variables. Next, if you're using let, means it declares variables with a block scope only. That means within the function itself. And allowing updates but not redeclaration within the same block. Sometimes maybe let's see, that block means this one. Suppose this one here declared, right? The block means always open this one, flower braces. This is the block. So what are the things you write, right? This is the block completely. So here I simply declared var, right? Okay, no, it is not about var, it is should be let, right? Okay, here let AC is there, right? Okay, here I've declared. Okay, suppose if I just pass AC equals to sorry, new value, something like that I'm just passing. Let's see whether it will reinitialize or not. So let me take this value directly here. Oh, sorry, it is that. So new value it is taking. So why? Because this one. So it is already like global value, but here already declared, right? Now let me take again to declare the same value in the same block itself. This is the block, right? So whether it will take or not. New more value, something like that. So it should display this way. So new more value it is taking. Okay, but still they told like declares variable with the block scope only, allowing updates, but near declaration. Okay, declare. Okay, sorry guys. First we have to declare. Declared, we have declared outside of the block. See, we have declared AC, that is let AC, we have declared, right? That means that's why it is updating. Okay, let me declare directly here. Let's see, maybe it should not work now. Any confusions? Let's so, but still it is taking, but they told like it is not take in the block itself. Declare variables with the block scope, okay, allowing updates but not redeclaration within the same block, but it's still taking, see? when I declared let AC equal to, I declared and some value, and just simply passing that. It is taking the new value. It is supposed to take this one only, but it is taking this one. Crazy. Okay, let's see. And the next constant means declares block scoped variable that cannot be reassigned after their initial assignment. This one is like, suppose in any variables, if you don't want to change at all anywhere, it is simply constant. That is like pi value, you know, right? 3.14, right? So suppose if you declare some value equal to 3.14, if you use constant keyword, then it will be constant completely until if you change. So for that, below line, like below, we call it got as a block. Okay. Suppose if I just use constant, some variable, some is that pi value. So I'm just taking this variable as like my value equals to 3.14. I'm just taking that. Now if I just try to print this one, it is printing. Now if I, let's see, if I just take my value equals to, if I'm going to update 3.25, maybe later I might change my value. This is a constant, whether it will take this one or like this one, maybe. Let's see. So why? Because it is already constant. If you want to still change, means it might not work, or like maybe it will work. Let's see. So here I'm just taking the ID2. So let me create one more paragraph for that. Did we miss something, or like it is working fine? Yeah, okay, it is working fine. Okay, why it is printing by twice? Okay, sorry, it is using var. Oh, sorry, my val. Sorry, guys. Yeah, see 3.4. Suppose here if I declare again val equals to new value, 3.25. It is going away. Why it is not printing? Why? Because the constant you already declared, but if still you reinitialize that, it is not printing. It is not taking the new value, or it is not taking the old value itself. So that's why if you are using constant variables, try to give the same value. You do not want to change the complete web page at all. Constant means already you know, right? Constant means stiratvam. In Telugu we call it stiratvam, means like if you define once, you don't want to change at all. So this is about values in JavaScript, guys. So yeah, so let's see the note. The where keyword has used in 1995. We already discussed it. Okay, this is the ones about variables, guys. So any questions so far? If you have anything, or any questions or any doubts, okay. The next one is functions, guys. So let's see. I'll just create a small function for you today. Just you can just practice. So tomorrow we'll just discuss about the complete functions and DOM both. Not tomorrow, like on Friday. So I'm just using the, so in Python, how we are declaring a function using def keyword, right? But here we have function keyword. Directly we have function keyword itself. So we can directly the same way. But there we are using colon and indentation, right? But here you can use flower braces. So function, and here I'll write my function. So next, so I'll just take window.alert. So what is the value? You're just going to pass it here. You have to call it. So here you declared the same way how you using Python, right? Here once if you declared, you have to call it, right? The same way here also you have to call it the function. So here let me use my function, and let's see. And till now we have discussed, right? My variable, this one, var, and let's see this one. Okay, let's see, where is that? Var, right? This one. I'll try to use this one in the function, whether it will take or not, okay? Under the window alert, I will take my var. Let's see. It is given directly blank, undefined. Okay, undefined. Okay, see. In the function, see here it will declare var, but suppose if you use let means, maybe it might works, okay? Let's see. Suppose if I just take let, give me some names, guys, even I'm just forgetting. JavaScript variable. So I've declared, and I'll just use JavaScript var equals to uh, works with function. Why undefined? Okay, so we can't use this. Oh, sorry, always this one. Sorry, guys. See, works with function. See, when I used var this one, you already declared this one, and if you're just trying to use within the function, it is not working. But if you use let and that variable, it is working. So this is the difference. Now we got it right. Some point like why you're using constant, let, and var. So this let variable will work like as a global variable. If you want to use that in the function, we can use it. But this variable only works within the script itself. You can't use that within the function. But if you declare this var and variable inside the function, but still it will works. Okay, let's see. If I want to write something like document dot write and something like, so tell me some variables, guys. I'm not getting any idea at all. So what I need to write? So if I just use var my result equals to pass. So it is pass. See why? Because earlier, if I try to use this my variable inside the function, it is not working. But when I use var within the function, it is working. So this is the major difference. So let will work like as a global variable, but var will work like as a normal variable. But if you want to use that in the function, we have to declare that, then we can use it. So this is about just small function, guys. So if I want to pass some variables directly, now let's see. Here I declare this variable, right? Suppose while calling the function, if I pass that value as a parameter, whether it will take or not, let's see. So if I just take some name, and that name should be this one, my variable. My variable. So I think my calling the function also have to give this. Okay, next document dot write off. So what is that? Name. Okay, let's see whether it should work now. Yeah. No. Where is that? By team it is working. I think maybe this one is working. No, this is not working. So always, again, you can't use the variables as passing the function variable at all. Okay. Okay, it is showing like undefined. See, it is defined, right? But still, why it is not giving? Crazy. Oh, sorry. Here it is my var, not underscore my var. Sorry, guys. It's my mistake. Yeah, it is like undefined. You are getting right, undefined. So it is combined both. This one. Where I can write this one. So it is like pass and undefined. It is combined both. Okay, so this is how you can pass the variables. But if you're trying to pass this var, if you declare var outside of the function, if you still try to use within the function, it will not work. But let variable will works both. So it will work with a global variable as well as you can use in the function itself. So this is about complete function, not complete function, like just only introduction about the functions. So tomorrow we'll just see the functions as well as the DOM both. So any questions so far? If you have any questions till now, or is any confusing, or is it clear? Okay, anyways, we have this recording, right? Okay, I'll just give this recording as well to you. You just practice this one by today and tomorrow, and you just try to finish that assignment, what you are given, right? And today or tomorrow, so maybe tomorrow might be a holiday, so just practice that, and try to submit by Friday or like by next Monday. It's like for your purpose only, I'm just trying asking you. Okay, then we'll close this call for today, and we'll catch up on Friday, guys. Yeah, and have a good day. Bye.